gentlemen, to Riant Arts and Entertainment. I'm your host, Karen Page, and we're here at the Strawberry One Act Festival. This is our 21st season. We're at the Hudson Guild Theater, 441 West 26th Street. That's between 9th and 10th Avenue. Here at the Hudson Guild, yeah. Okay, so who I have here now is a whole group of people from the play Foreclosure. We have the playwright George Cameron Grant and the director Liz Amadeo.
Hi, how are you?
Placed it very, very, very good. And I'd like for you to introduce everyone else for us.
Absolutely, this is our fabulous cast. We have Christopher Gillard, Hank Morris, Charles Gould, and Vincent Van Deel.
Okay, well, welcome everybody. We're glad
Thank
you're
you.
here. And the play Foreclosure, without saying, we know that that's timely, right?
Very timely.
You want to tell us, well, you asked the question, what would you sacrifice for those you love?
Well, it's basically a story about a woman who faces the loss of everything she knows and loves. And the choices that she makes to try to prevent her family from taking those losses. She takes the action of sacrificing her life for them to prevent them from getting that loss. That's really what the play is about. What would anybody do to sacrifice for their family? And unfortunately, as we're seeing around us right now, there are a lot of people going through this kind of an experience.
Yeah.
And it's a very traumatic thing. Even to face a foreclosure, to actually go through one, what would you do to prevent that? What would you do to protect your family? What would you do to save them from that experience?
And so, Liz, what was at your core as you directed this to want to pull out and let everybody?
Well, I think as a group, what I like to do with actors, since I come from an acting background, is to really deconstruct the entire story and have each person start to explore their character from the perspective of a whole history. And so we dealt with a lot of issues that we all face. Maybe not specifically that issue, but something that we all hit somewhat of a wall in life where we need to make decisions. So we worked a lot with deconstructing the circumstances, what the history would be, so that everyone has a part in this. Even our movers, however big or small the part is, I don't think that is not consequential. Everyone is consequential. If they're on stage, if they're in the story, they have a significant part of having the story happen.
So, what your name is?
Christopher.
And who do you play?
I play the man, which is kind of the character is kind of undefined, and he plays sort of serves different functions in terms of what the audience first thinks and what he actually ends up being. He's kind of there interacting with the main character, Faith.
How similar is Christopher?
Yes.
To the man?
Very similar in some ways.
Yeah.
Kind of philosophical and very... Ethereal, yeah. All right.
How about you? Who is your character?
I play Faith,
Okay.
who really faces this horrible decision, and whatever people might think about why she does what she does it out of love, and you sort of watch her journey realizing what she's done,
And does she pull your heartstrings?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, yes.
And who do we have back over here?
I play Moving Man number 2.
Moving Man number 2.
Yeah.
So how do you relate to Moving Man number 2? Is that
Oh,
something you can really sink your
well,
teeth into?
Liz made sure that I related to her. And every single possible, she went through my whole entire past, my whole entire history, every time, every way I could relate to foreclosure, to death, to women, and we found a way. I don't have a lot of lines, but there's definitely some relation to every single character in the whole entire play.
Work it, Liz.
If I might add that in a piece like this, where you're dealing with such severe consequential actions, spiritual conflict, humor is essential. And so the moving men are not just moving men. They don't move the drama. They actually bring in the humor into the piece, which is really essential in this piece. And it's poignant to have, even more poignant when you have the humor to balance out the piece. And that's what this gentleman does with the other gentleman we have, who's not with us tonight.
And your name?
Vince Bendy.
And who are you playing, Vince?
I'm playing Faith's husband, Andrew.
Okay. And how's that for you?
I love it. I think, again, you know, what Liz is doing, the experience has been fleshed out in a very, you know, that it sticks with you kind of way during, you know, after hours, in your sleep, in your dreams. It really, really comes to full fruition with the entire experience. So it's been great. It's been awesome.
I know I've seen George and Liz here. Have y'all seen you at the festival
Yeah,
before,
yes.
right?
As well as Hank, and I wanted to mention, one of the blessings is Hank and Vincent, who play husband and wife, have played husband and wife before.
Yes, we have.
And they will also do it for an encore performance of Push that we're doing during the Strawberry Festival.
Oh, and
So
the
we've got
encore
them-
series.
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So we've got them being husband and wife, left, right, and center.
Okay, so the dates of this play.
It'll be, I believe it's the
Foreclosure
last,
is
March 1st at 9 p.m.
And when is Push?
Push is the day after, it's March
Friday.
2nd at 9 p.m. And then you have Sunday at 5 p.m. I believe that's the
Okay.
date. So Sunday the 4th at 5 p.m. So
And all that's
come to vote.
happening right here at the Hudson Guild Theater, 441 West 26th Street.
I'd
Yes,
like to
sir.
say one more thing.
Yes, sir.
As an artist, we're all artists here.
Yes.
And I think the way life is now, the way culture is now, the artist is almost compelled, has an obligation to give voice to the voiceless. And I think that's really what this play does. It really it addresses the people out there who do not have a voice. And I think right now we have that as an obligation as artists to do that.
Well,
I'm
your
very proud of
play
it.
Push was very good for that too. You really speak for some
The concept
people
of
for that
bullying,
one.
the idea.
Yes, yes.
But I think that's what we do as artists now. We have an obligation to be out there giving these voiceless people some recognition and some voice. And I hope that you all come and see our plays, Push and Foreclosure, and I personally would love to hear what your reactions are.
Responsible Artistry.
Yes.
Come on out and see us. You can go to the website, thereontheater.com for tickets, or you can call 646-623-3488. Hudson Guild Theater, the address again is 441 West 26th Street, between 9th and 10th Avenue. Come out, come see us. Foreclosure and Push.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.